I think that the Global Good Fund is this extraordinary organization that really focuses on transformational young leaders, the kind of leaders our world and our society need in the future, and moving them from potential to implementation of their ideas and their ability to be strong leaders that will impact the social good.
There's lots of ways to invest in the Global Good Fund. Our fellows are often isolated, they work a tremendous number of hours. What excites them is they say, we get to work with an experienced professional who's going to help coach me in developing as a leader. That's what's exciting to people.
My day-to-day is so busy. As the executive director, I wear a million different hats. There's really not a space for me to step back and to say, okay, these are the things I'm struggling with in the day-to-day. This is the time that I need to carve out to make sure that I'm being a good leader, that I'm thinking not just about today, but about tomorrow and in 5 years from now. And so Global Good Fund has really provided me with that space, whether it's my calls with my mentor, my coach, and now at the conference being able to work with other nonprofit leaders who are dealing with similar things.
There's so much happening day to day, and you're dealing with it every day and trying to figure out how to make these things work. And it's very difficult to take a step back. And if you do take a step back, it's not like when you work in a big company and you have this person above you who's trying to develop you, right? You take a step back and it's just you thinking, right? And there's only so much value that can come from that. It's useful to do, but it's far more useful if you have somebody who has some expertise, particularly in leadership and a broader base of issues, who can help you think through some of these challenges.
When people have that experience, they are eager to be involved in an undertaking or an initiative that positions them or enables them to develop additional young leaders, because they know that's good not only for the leader, but is more improved for society in general.
It largely boils down to, do I want to support an organization, or do I want to support a person or group of persons? There just isn't a better place to invest those assets that you've often worked hard to accumulate, and you really want them to make a difference, than in young leaders.
There's a lot of just plain funding opportunities. There's a lot of plain mentoring and coaching opportunities, whether it's conferences or grants. What I think is so dynamic about the Global Good Fund program is that it combines the two, and that you do get some financial support, which we all need, but it's partnered with coaching so that you're thinking not just how to use the grant most effectively, but what the next steps are. Where are you going to get your next funding? How are you going to develop your team? How are you going to develop your mission and your vision?
If you have these really powerful, passionate, successful young leaders, and you're pairing that with a mentor who has the experience and can help them, take a step back and fix the gaps that exist, and then you add to that a bit of money and financing, and it's a potent combination.
It's the Global Good Fund is saying, okay, we're going to support you financially, but also through mentorship and coaching. And so that money is multiplied by all of the wonderful pieces that are coupled with the grant.
Young social entrepreneurs, those young leaders, I want to invest in them because I think that's the way we can improve and contribute to a better society, as opposed to some of the traditional approaches.
Didn't somebody believe in you along the way? They invested their time, their energy, their resources in you. We owe it to this next generation to jump right in as well and do everything we can.